Anyway, it's not even what I wanted to talk about. I thought I'd just do a quick little post to say that at the moment, something I'm struggling with is how to keep up my frequency, consistency and volume of posting online, and how to not let the quality dip with my newfound work commitments. And one of the thankful solutions I seem to be coming across is don't put as much time and energy as you've been putting into it. Simply, a lot of the time, these simpler form videos seem to get more reach anyway when it's just me chatting to the camera and don't put any time into editing and adding music and things like that. I'll just literally pick up the camera and go. And it's mad because I spent so much money, hundreds of pounds that I didn't have on buying all this equipment. Like, I can show you in it, like gimbals, and I think this gimbal was a couple of £100. What's it called? It's supposed to be touted as the best one in the industry. What is it called? The Instamax or something like that. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a good one. Do you know what I mean? It's one of the best ones in this microphone that I'm using and stuff, and the mic's all right. Out of all the kind of bits of equipment that I've bought for making and editing, whoop, and there goes one of them. Look, I've got one of these little lights on top, the balance on top. The spring's gone now, so it's fucking falling off all the time. But I've also got that light there, which I can set up and it's mobile and put in front. Some of the only things you're going to need, I would say, is a good mic, which thankfully aren't that expensive. You can get a mic for like 50 quid, you know what I mean? But the one I went for is the DJI Mic Pro. Yeah, it's fine, it's good. Comes with all the little things for wind outside if you want to record outside and that as well. And lighting makes things look a lot better with the right lighting. But again, don't be overly concerned. You don't need the latest and greatest phone. In fact, from what I've seen, because I bought the iPhone 16 a day before the 17 came out, and everyone said you're mad, but from everything I'm seeing from the 17, the improvements are fucking tiny. Do you know what I mean? It certainly don't warrant paying thousands of pounds for the increase. And also the materials that are used are inferior now, you know, and they seem to be quite fragile, these new iPhone 17s. So be careful if you're leaving them like in between the mattress and the frame of your bed and things like that. I know people that have smashed the screens easily. I think they've gone from titanium to aluminium, or the other way around, I'm not so sure. But the materials that they're using to build these phones now aren't as good as what they were previously. As like any corporation, they find more ingenious ways of cutting production costs and that, and the product generally goes down in quality over time, not up. So yeah, I would say the iPhone 16 is as good as, if not better than, the 17 in many ways anyway. So don't get worried. Caught up in having the latest and greatest of everything. All you need is a phone that records and the ability to just turn it on and go in front of the camera. And then it's going to come down to who are you and what have you got to say, and is that any good? And that's the stuff that doesn't take any money or investment or funding. You've either got it or you haven't. You know what I mean? You'll be someone that people enjoy listening to, and you've got something worthy to say, and they'll buy into you and follow you, or you'll be part of the mass bullshit out there, and you know, won't be someone people align to as much. So yeah, anyway, the point of this video was really going to be to say, so what I found is, in trying to kind of keep up the regularity of posting, you might see more videos like this now, where it's just me chatting to the camera and being real. And that's not to say that I'm not going to do the more kind of longer, extended, deep dive series into certain agendas and things. I'll certainly do that. And I'll obviously finish all the series that I'm working on at the moment, and see them through as well. And if anyone wants to see any particular agendas broken down, or for me to speak about subjects that perhaps I've touched on and they want to see more detail, or subjects that I haven't touched on yet, then let me know in the comments. I'll gladly always speak about whatever topics people want to know about. In fact, I welcome that. You know, I want as many people to comment as possible, and I'm not bothered like if they're derogatory comments either. You know, I'm very thick-skinned. I don't care what people think of me. I know what I'm about. I know why I'm doing this and why I'm here, and I know there's value in that. And if you don't, then you know, irrespective of me just delivering my messages, my work is done just in the delivery of it. You know, I don't hang around to see and to overly involve myself in how the message is received. That's up to you. You know, I know what I've done was right in saying it. So you lot can talk about that and how crazy or how intelligent I am or whatever. It's all much the same to me. I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, really, in a nice way, I do care about people, obviously, but I'm not easily shaken, let's put it that way. Yeah. So anyway, just to say that's what I'm doing, and that's the experiences I've found so far around online content creation. And yeah, I'm going to be doing more of these face-to-face honest talks.